All right. Hey, Shalom. Before I start, I would like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Kakwadash, and double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect out there who are scattered throughout the four winds, pushing this word in truth and in sincerity. This is the brother Kabash from the Phoenix, Arizona camp, coming back at you with another lesson. And this is gonna be about or it was inspired pretty much by because there's times when you see our people totally just out of it, man, and just plain out and just flat out destroyed. Because our people, our ways were cut off, man. When Esau put us in slavery, when Esau put the Israelites in slavery, man, he completely cut off our heritage, and the scriptures actually say that, that I think it's Psalms 83. It says come and let us cut them off from being a nation, and that the name of Israel may no longer be in remembrance. And now you have our hey bro, you still got our people bugging out saying, "Oh, we not Israel. Oh, we not Israel." But you got some of our people who are starting to wake up, man. And that's prophecy, That's prophecy coming to pass, because our people are going to wake up. But Esau, Edom, and the wicked, man, all y'all have a price to pay for cutting off our name, man. This is Psalms 109, and this is talking about the wicked. I'm gonna start at 14. It says let the iniquity of his fathers be remembered with Yahweh, and let not the sin of his mother be blotted out. It says because if you talk to Esau Edom today, if they come up and ask a question, and you give him the answer and say that he's gonna go into slavery, then he'll be like, "Oh, that was my father's, I can't control what they did." So he always tries to play the innocent role. But don't the scriptures say to prepare slaughter for his children? And hey, man, it says the iniquity of his fathers, man, of the wicked's fathers, will be remembered with Yahweh, and Yahweh don't forget, man. It says, let them be before Yahweh continually, that he may be cut off, that he may cut off the memory of them from the earth. So Esau, just like you cut off the heritage and the name of Israel, you're going to reap the same, man. Because the scriptures say that you reap what you sow. But and we're gonna get that in a little bit. But I gotta cut you up a little bit more, devil. So yeah, man, it's beautiful, man. Cause after Esau Edom serves his time in the kingdom as Israel's slaves, after 1,000 years, man, he's gonna be completely cut off from the earth, and no one's even gonna think about him, man. It says because that he remembered not to show mercy, but persecuted the poor and needy man, that he might even slay the broken in heart. So see, Abel the wicked don't even show mercy, man. And he is not for, this devil is not for life. He'll do anything and not care about anything that happens to the beasts of the field or to the trees, the plants, anything that happens to life. As long as he getting what he wants, he don't give a fuck, man. This devil's not for life. And this devil's only about death. You know what I'm saying? It says, as he loved cursing, so let it come unto him. As he delighted not in blessing, so let it be far from him. So this devil never blessed no one. You know? He only cursed. This devil's all about hate and death. That's why you see the world in the shape that it is today. People mourning, animals suffering, people suffering, shit. Homeless people hey man, there's so many of them, man. It says as he clothed himself with cursing, like with his garment, so let it come into his bowels like water, and like oil into his bones. So hey, bro, it's gonna go all the way into him, man. It's gonna take part. You know, but let's jump to our next one. Job 4:8. It says, even have I seen they that plow iniquity and sow wickedness reap the same. So all this folly, all the wickedness, and how you have the earth, all the ways of the earth out of course, as the scriptures say. To all the wicked who have put out all these ways, especially you being, Esau, Edom. Just as you sowed all this, you're gonna reap the same, man. All the evil that you put upon the people, you give this people food of like poison, man. Fake food that's made in labs. You put chemtrails in the air. You know, and we gotta breathe that shit in. You got what's it called? You got all the water that we drink fucked up, man. And we drink out of plastic. Every way that we live, man, it's just killing us, man. But who is in rulership? That is to blame. Esau, Edom, man. It says by the blast of the Most High they perish. So the Most High is going to blast you away, man. It says and by the breath of his nostrils are they consumed. And you're consuming away, man. This earth, man, it's starting to fail great. You know? Let's get Galatians 4. Or is it 6? It's like, I think it's 6. This is Galatians 6, verse 7. It says, be not deceived. The Most High is not mocked. For whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. Blue. It says, for he that soweth to his flesh shall of the flesh reap corruption. But he that soweth to the Spirit shall of the Spirit reap life everlasting. And Esau, Edom, and the other nations, they are not spiritual. They are carnal, man. They are carnal, bro. They think that they're better than the Most High, man. They're trying to be on the same level as the Most High. They are not spiritual. Only in evil. You know, they're spiritually evil, but they are not spiritually for life. You know, and just like we drink of that cup, man, you're gonna have to drink the last bit of that cup, man. It's gonna be the worst part, man. You know. Let's see if I can find it. Damn, I have to look it up. Okay. This is Revelations 18 verse 6. Actually, I'm gonna start at 4, and it says, and I heard another voice from heaven saying, "Come out of her, my people being Israel, that ye be not partakers of her sins, that ye receive not of her plagues." And her plagues are great, man, and they're even in on the earth today, and they're gonna continue to come as as the days go by. It says, "For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High hath remembered her iniquities." So once again, man, the Lord has not forgotten what you have done and what you are doing to this day. It says, "Reward her, even as she rewarded you, and double unto her double according to her works, and the cup which she hath filled to her double." So what this devil has put us through, it's gonna be filled double to him. And when we give him that cup, man, he can't turn that shit away. He's gonna have to drink it. How much she hath glorified herself and lived deliciously. Cause the elite, man, they live in the best land. They eat the best food. They shit, man. I wouldn't doubt if they eat with utensils of gold and silver, drinking out of like copper and gold, man. Drinking out of the finest things that the earth produces, man. This devil's got it because the scriptures say that they shall have the fatness of the earth. The best things out of it. It says, "So much torment and sorrow give her. For she saith in her heart, I sit a queen, and am no widow, and shall see no sorrow. Therefore shall her plagues come in one day, death and mourning and famine, and she shall be utterly burned with fire." And that's gonna be those missiles. "For strong is the Lord power who judgeth her. And the kings of the earth who have committed fornication and lived deliciously with her." All of you heathen nations that played a part in the downfall of Israel. It says, "Shall bewail her and lament her for her, when they shall see the smoke of her burning." standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for in 1 hour is thy judgment come. You know, and Babylon, that means confusion. And this place is nothing but confusion, man, because, hey, man, a man could be a woman and a woman could be a man. People can marry their animals. Like, come on, man. There's times where I see people and I'm straight up like, is that a dude or a girl? Like, what the fuck did I just see? You know? Everything is confusion, man, you know? And hey, the woman, she rules over the man. You know, almost all the men, they become straight bitches, man, just straight simps. But that's the doing of Esau Edom, man. He's got all the ways of the earth out of course. But, hey, man, the point of this lesson is that Esau Edom, and you are going to reap everything that you have sowed upon the earth, man. And you're going to get all that in the time that you serve Israel in the kingdom of heaven. You know? It's going to be twice. Shit. Hey, man. I think it's going to be worse, man. It's going to be horrible. But it's going to be beautiful, man, because that's judgment. But with that, I like to say Barak Atah Yahweh, Barak Atah Yahushai, Barak Atah Yahweh, Ba'ashim Yahushai, Ba'ashim Rakakudash, and Shalom.